WIBTA. If I block my sister from selling the house where our mom and stepfamily live? My parents, 58M, 52F, divorced when I was 12 and my sister 8. I didn't know the details at the time. Parents showed no rancor, neither disparaged the other in front of us, but learned them later. Mom carried on an affair, Dad found out, precipitating divorce. Dad came to the marriage already wealthy and there was a prenup. Given shared custody, he didn't want us to grow up half in a poor household, half in a rich household, and provided for Mom's household beyond what was required. He put the marital home into a trust, along with assets that would throw off sufficient income to cover costs of the house and supplementing Mom's income to the point of reaching an upper-middle-class lifestyle. When the younger of us sisters turns 21, we become co-trustees, and the house and remaining assets are for our benefit. Sis turns 21 later this year. We need to agree on disposition of the trust until Sis turns 30, at which point it is divided between us. When I was 15, Mom remarried, and her husband brought us two much younger stepbrothers. They lived in our house, still do. I disliked Mom's husband and, given that courts in our state will consider a child's preference at 14, I forced the issue and went to live with Dad full-time. My sister could not do the same, which left her unhappy. At 14, she also forced her way to fully living with Dad. While I re-established over time a cordial, if not super close relationship with Mom, the 3 extra years my sister had living with her totally poisoned their relationship. Sis has been low contact with Mom for years. Dad never remarried and we 3 are all very close. As Sis approaches her 21st birthday, she has started telling me we need to get a realtor and otherwise prepare to sell the house. Mom, it turns out, has made no preparations for losing the house and has not saved anything out of the trust distributions. While she and her family won't end up homeless if the house is sold from under them and distributions end, they will for sure need to move to a cheaper town and live much more modestly. Mom has acted shocked that we would sell the house and take the other assets for ourselves. My sister is adamant that the house should be sold the day she turns 21 and the money divided between us. While an airdrop of $1 million is obviously attractive, neither of us needs the money imminently. We are both doing fine and Dad would surely help directly with house down payment or grad school, things of that nature. It feels like my sister wants to punish Mom. Dad wants to stay out of it, except to tell us, revenge feels good for a minute, but being generous ultimately feels better in the long term. Relatives on Mom's side have been pestering my sister, which has only hardened her resolve. Mom did a crap job of parenting, I admit, but I don't want to go out of my way to hurt her. WIBTA. If I block kicking Mom out and continue my half of distributions until Sis is 30? Update. Appreciate all the good suggestions and the reminder that I should work harder to put myself in my sister's shoes, figuratively speaking. I should say that I did live with Mom and stepfamily 50% for a little under a year before I left. And also, worth noting that a good part of the reason we both wanted to be with Dad full-time was pull rather than push. He was a great parent, particularly once we were teens, warm, wise, calm, supportive of us in our interests, a great teacher and insanely intelligent. Had a chat with Sis. An idea we are working on is that I'll take out a mortgage to buy out her share and then charge rent. We'll have to be below market, until youngest stepbro graduates high school, for years. They've always taken good care of the house, so no concerns there. Half of distributions will go to her starting on her birthday. We both recognize that Sis would not do same if she were in my place, but she gets that my relationship and experience with Mom is different than hers and I have acknowledged the same with respect to her. It's not an easy situation, but we are close and we both know we'll get through it.